back to the Say What's Real podcast, y'all. We gonna just dive right into it. We getting lit. Rails Drip God. G Pappy Boobs in the building. Samaj James spelled backwards. E's out on vacation.
E Money. Shout
out to E. Shout out to V. Happy birthday to V.
Shout out.
So, yeah, what we got?
All right, so I just feel like I just got some shit I want to just. I don't want to say get off my chest, but just some things that people been saying maybe I should bring up or little topics, and I thought it's a good one.
Dive into something.
Yeah, I'm like, you know what? I was sitting down with my homegirl the other day, and you know she went on a girls trip, and she was telling me about her girls trip.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I mean? She was telling me, like, you know, everybody in the group got dick. There's about 5 of them. Out of the 5, 2 got boyfriends. But like I said, everybody got dick on vacation, and it was a girls trip. So I'm like, damn, that like made me really think, like, wow, is this how girl trips go? Because, you know, they say this is how guys trip go. When guys is on trip, all we want to do is fuck. And I've been on plenty of trips with my guys, and I can say it's not true.
They be surprised that we be doing,
Like, yo, for real,
that we be
like,
touring and we be sightseeing and shit.
You'll be shocked, right? You'll be shocked.
Right. I mean, that goes for anything too, Lo. Like whenever you go out with your guys, it's like
They automatically think that
Automatically.
we're chasing pussy. Like,
yeah.
look
Even
at
when you laying in bed, like you see the memes. Oh, he's turned this way. He probably over there thinking about
pussy.
Thinking about a bitch.
That's
Like
crazy.
nah, most of the time we
Who can I
chilling.
swipe up on now? Like,
Like,
no,
look, even we
don't
shooting
even
this, we
be like
shooting the podcast. As soon as we leave the house, oh, they just went out to chase some hoes. It's just
That's crazy.
Like, and it makes you think, and it's funny because this actually falls into what I really been wanting to talk about is I gotta take my hat off to women.
what?
You guys are very smart, strategic when it comes to this cheating shit. I gotta say, like, on some real shit, like this is, and it's funny because people say I'm dealing with trust issues. I must have been hurt. Like, yeah, but that's not it. My real trust issues come from
Experience.
me being a side nigga for so long. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Touche.
that was like my role. Like, I used to like since high school. Like,
I see y'all in
I
action.
want to be like your side nigga, and it's like I learned so much, bro. And it's like all kinds of girls. And it's not just hood rats. So you got the smart ones, you got the good ones, you got the girls who just. It's just like I said, just be. I don't know. Like, dude, it's just something about. I don't know what
They
it's
just
about,
got. They just.
Like,
It's always been that way.
I don't know,
like,
but they're
so-
very smart. And like I said, for a man, like, for me to think that it can't happen to me, I'd be a goddamn fool. So like me saying like I can't trust another woman isn't saying like it's her specifically, like
Yeah.
you. It's just that I can't be a fool
Right.
and think that it won't happen to me when
You've seen it happen to everybody.
It happens to the
Right.
to good people.
Oh, you've been
to
a
good
part of it
people.
happening.
especially if I've been a part. Right. I highly believe in karma. Karma's real.
Me too.
It's done show me it's real time and time again. So it'd be like, damn.
Yep, I think about that shit all the time. Like, bro,
Payback's a bitch.
if somebody I was with was cheating on me,
You
I
never
don't even know.
No, you wouldn't.
Would you want to know?
You could. That's the thing too. But that's the same thing when it comes like what you want to know. It's like that's exactly why men don't go through phones and do research and do investigations. Is because it's like
We could think it. We could
think
feel
it, feel
like,
it, but it's like
I don't want. Yeah, I
don't
agree.
want-
I mean, I
I
feel like
literally
the
don't
only
go through
time
phones
that
for
would
that reason.
that would ever even arise is like when suspicion start coming up, when she starts slipping up. That's when you ain't gonna ignore those signs.
I mean,
You're not gonna go out the way to look
when
for
she
it.
start fucking up.
By
That's
the
when
time
it's
she
like,
starts fucking up, nigga, she's doing it intentional. By the time
True.
she starts fucking
That's a
up,
fact.
she's letting you know I no longer care anymore.
I'm cheating.
By the time she's checking out the relationship,
she probably
without-
wants you to find out.
She's right. She's checking out without checking out. She's letting you know, like,
That's real
by the time
shit.
you find out and you doing all this, then that's when you hit her with it. She gonna be like, that's when she gives you the careless attitude. Oh, so what? Oh, what you want to do? Leave, nigga. Go ahead, leave. Da, da, da. Then it comes into all that because guess what? Now he done got her emotionally.
Yep.
He had her physically at first. That's why you still had her. The moment and he gets her emotionally,
a wrap.
it's over. She will. I feel like women can't.
And you can't play that game.
They
either.
can't
It's
dish their
like-
emotions like that. Like women are not like. I don't think nobody
level.
can. Like that's why men don't do. Like men. That's why like when men step out or if men deal with a woman, it's like okay.
They don't get attached to them.
We can easily do what we do and come back home. Like not saying. Of course, I'm not saying nothing's okay, but it happens when a man cheats.
It's just we
I
just
feel
want
like
to
he'll
get.
do
we
his
just need
homework.
a-
He can come
they
back
just
home
need
and
a
be
nut
fine,
for the
bro.
most
Like
part. Yeah.
he be fine. He don't like her for
That's a
nothing.
fact.
Like I don't
Yeah.
even like her. Like I actually can't stand her. Like I barely know her, and I made sure I barely know her. Like I made sure she didn't get to really know me. Like I made sure of all that. Like, but when a woman cheats, it's because he made her feel some
Right.
type of way. She's going off of
For her to be
feelings
able to
now.
give it up,
and now
she
she's
had-
comparing how you make her feel to how this new guy makes her feel. It's the 80-20 rule now. All the little shit she been missing out on, he's giving her.
Yep.
That's giving her, and just to find out he's more of a piece of shit than I was. Goofy, like you know what I mean? You just went after the little shit. I didn't give you flowers for no reason, but he did.
But I gave you flowers in the beginning.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Time went on, so you're not getting the flowers as
switch it up
frequently
now. I
no
gotta
more.
do something
Yeah.
different now.
So
You know
now
what
this
I'm
new
saying?
nigga's coming around giving you
Now
flowers.
you're like, oh my god, it's never happened.
Yeah.
Yes, it did. You forgot?
right. You forgetting all about the good shit.
Like, come on, don't do that.
Yeah, they-
we don't go
yeah.
on dates no more. He always want to take me out, girl. That's gonna stop for him too.
Right.
Like,
Yeah, it's just,
you
it
know?
comes with time. It's just
What's the difference? He's different.
no. He's new. That's what he is.
Right,
That's what it is.
Like, that's what, it's
He's
just a
new.
new feeling. Then,
Right.
then when they dish you and they leave you, and then they realize, then they come back. Like, yo, damn, that wasn't what I thought it was.
Yeah.
I know.
Look, you get a phone, a new phone. That shit's amazing. I love this phone.
Feeling brand new.
A year later, you throwing that shit. You tossing that
Look
shit.
at my phone. My phone just cracked.
Right.
I didn't
You
give
throwing
it.
it. It's like that shit was new to you at one point, and you loved it.
Loved it.
And now
That's really the same.
Yeah, it's like the same thing. Yeah, that's a fact.
How do you guys feel about relating your relationship to a job? And by that I mean like
Work wives.
a real job. By that I mean like I'm talking like effort. Like for example, most jobs, it doesn't matter where you really work. Most jobs you're underpaid but expected to overperform.
Yes,
Right.
most jobs.
Most jobs, like on the real, like even policemen, doesn't matter. Like you can have a career, it doesn't matter. Job, career, doesn't matter. Most of the time, you're underpaid for what you're expected to really do. Like nurses, you're underpaid to save a life. Like let's get real.
And it's like that's not the only thing you're doing. When you're
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like
you deal with a
so,
lot of bullshit as a nurse.
With that being said, but you still do it.
You still do it. Yeah.
You still show up. You still do your best, and you make sure your boss is happy. No,
Yeah.
but you try. You try.
to
Your
do
job
your-
is you make sure you keep your job.
Yeah.
You do what you gotta do to make sure you keep your job. To make
Right.
sure that you're not gonna get written up. You're not gonna get fired. You're not. If we think like that when it comes to the relationship,
It'll be a better relationship.
I can't even see.
no,
I've been fired from a lot of jobs.
okay,
And there's a reason why. There's a reason why. Because
Fuck them jobs.
towards the end, yeah. It's a good comparison though. I like that.
I mean, it is a job.
It is a job. What happens is though, when things at the job don't go as it's supposed to, you know what I'm saying? Because are there you're paid to do a job. You do the job. You know, you're exceeding some days you exceed your expectations. Now you're expecting the job to, you know, that's where the benefits come in. You know what I mean? All right, well, shit. Not only am I getting paid, but also this job provides this, so it makes you stay longer at the job. When you're not appreciated at the job, right, and you start getting, you know, in circumstances that I've had at prior, you know, employments, you know, now it's like, all right, you stayed overtime for your boss three days in a row. It's like, all right, man, I fucking done missed holidays for your ass. I done did this for your ass. And, you know, what did I get in return?
a paycheck.
No. You get that promotion you was looking forward to. Just went to some new guy that just happened to have a degree. Or this other person that just came. No, hear me out. Because it happens to a lot of people. You know.
Yeah, but you're getting too literal with the job, so I'm waiting for you to relate it to the.
I'm about
relationship.
to.
Okay.
I'm getting there. I'm not gonna. I swear that all the jobs that I've, you know what I'm saying.
Where is this going?
No, but like in conclusion, what I'm trying to say is that related to a relationship, you know, you exceed the expectations in hopes that to break ceilings, to go to the next level, right? But what happens when your boss is like, oh, it's either not satisfaction or, like I said, the next thing come around. It's like, all right, well, shit, did you just do this all for nothing? You know what I'm saying? You work towards something most of the time, right? It's not just a check. You either go because you like the job. You're in a relationship because you like the jerk.
No, it's for a check.
Yeah, I just go because I'm getting paid.
All right, yeah, motherfucker. Y'all don't like, so clearly y'all don't like, and none of y'all like your jobs.
I actually love
It's
my
not that
job,
I
but
hate
You
it.
love
It's
your
just,
job, right?
but I know why I'm there.
yeah,
Just like what's his name?
So what?
Y'all know why I'm here.
yeah.
All right, so why are you in a relationship? If
Marshawn Lynch.
you know what I'm saying, why are we in relationships? If that's what's the point of a relationship then?
You're getting paid.
You're getting paid.
Love or with
Dude, yeah.
So when
you're in it
so
for
we quit our
something.
relationships, we quit our jobs when what the pay is just not enough anymore.
yeah. The pay's not
good
enough.
reason.
You get, you know what I'm saying?
You
They
got
treat you like
fired.
shit. You get fired.
Before you get fired,
Too many write-ups.
They warned you too many times. Relationship. Stop doing this shit. Stop doing this shit.
That's
Making me
true.
feel this way. Now
know
you're
what?
becoming ignorant to the feelings that makes the relationship
see,
go.
and see, this is more like counseling for me, man. You guys are talking to me, huh?
No.
No, you must.
I'm taking it personal.
Yeah, you
yo,
better take
like-
that a little too personal.
Right, man.
It's something you must want to get off your chest.
Right. Go ahead and get it off.
Now that I think about it, shit, I break the code of conduct. That's what it is.
Yeah, you said you got fired from many jobs.
Yeah, yeah.
That might be a you thing.
It is
Sounds
a
like
me thing.
commitment.
Sometimes I don't agree. Sometimes I don't agree with the way things are going, the systems that I set up, and
You hear what you just said? I don't like the way that things is going to the system that I set up.
the system that is set up, the system that I agreed to.
You agree to it and you no longer agree to it.
Exactly. So,
So it's like, oh, you go to a job interview.
and I walk.
You know what I'm saying?
So you're the
They tell
type
you you
to
gotta do
pick
this,
something
this,
up and
this,
put
and
it
that.
down 2 minutes later.
Nah, I didn't say all that.
Look,
Pick it up, it's too
but
heavy,
hold
I'm
on,
putting it
like
down.
basically, you go to a job interview. They tell you, you know, what you got to do, what you're supposed to do, and you agree to this shit
Yes.
because you took the job.
Yeah.
And then you
They,
can't.
they juiced it up
and
too.
at-
They
and
tell
when
you all
when
the
you
benefits
finally
you're
get
gonna
the job, you're just like,
No.
you know what? I don't want to do this.
It's-
I don't want to do that.
You realize what, as they painted the picture of all the nice, you know, like working for us, it's like great, you know, it's the benefits, you're gonna love this. You know, they mention all the nice little perks, and then you end up working for the job, and it's like, yo, this is nothing what I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah,
Nothing
I mean,
what I
get that
thought it was
part
gonna
too.
be.
Yeah, I
Like,
get that
and
part.
it's just like, all right, but I'm gonna commit to it because I don't have commitment issues. I've stayed at jobs for a lot of years before I hit that crossroad. Where I was like, you know what, I don't think this is it. Sad to say, a lot of them did end in termination because of my careless attitude, which is like relationships as well. When niggas and females just don't stop giving a fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like what you bring up earlier was like, oh well, she doesn't care anymore. Now she's being careless about hiding her little sneaky link, or you know what I'm saying. Now it's like you don't even care. You don't even have a story about where was you at the other night. Like, nigga, I was just out, nigga.
Right.
Like, where was you? Like, I don't even got nothing to say, nigga. I don't even remember where I was at.
I went somewhere.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
But yeah.
You paid at the jobs, man. I hate jobs. I hate working.
What you want to do about it?
Get fired, man. That's what I usually do.
That's your answer to it?
Just keep going until they can't support me no more, man. It's like they're tired of it. Which is still a work in progress, you guys. Still working on myself and stuff like that. So don't judge me.
How do y'all feel about only women, children, and pets are loved unconditionally, but men are only loved under the circumstances that they can provide something?
Women, children, and pets, huh?
First of all, do you guys agree with it?
The pet too? Damn.
I agree with all that. I think
I'm thinking about it,
makes
and I'm
sense.
like,
children,
So the fish gets more love than me, huh?
women, and pets are loved unconditionally. Men are loved on the basis as what we can provide.
I agree with that.
That it should be that way, or that it's the way it is?
That's the way
That's
it
just
is.
the way it is.
Nah, definitely it is the way it is.
I agree with that. Now I'm sitting here thinking about it, like,
Should it be that way?
Because think about it. When you first talking to a girl, what do you think that the girl's gonna ask when she goes? You know, I'm like, oh, I just met this guy. What's the first thing she's gonna ask her? What does he do for a living?
What's his profession?
Right?
yeah, what do you do for a living? Yeah.
what you do for a living, and then that's the first thing. Now you tell your guys, nigga might be like, just what she look like. Men, we start off with literally that's how we
Attraction.
Yeah.
Well, first of all,
women,
you
it will
guys,
be this nigga is not even your type. He's dusty. He's ugly, but he's providing what you want. He can spoil you. He got money. So you're gonna deal.
Especially if
You're
she
gonna
see you
take
with some
that.
designer shit on or something expensive. Oh, what you do for a living? That's their approach.
You know?
He could be broke as fuck and just wearing some fake shit.
dead ass.
Order
But
his
you
shit
see-
off Amazon. Like,
Right. You see he got, a designer shirt on, you already interested or based off of that because you think he got money. Instead of actually, do I like this guy? You know what I'm saying? Does getting to know somebody like naturally. Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Pets, women, kids.
Because they don't have to provide anything, and
Not
they
really.
will get loved.
No matter what.
Pets don't pay no fucking bills.
King,
You get what I'm saying? Like,
Kids don't pay
and
no
kids be
bills.
Like, nigga, they're kids. You gotta protect the kids.
And then they're your baby. So it's like naturally you're gonna love your kids and your pet because they don't do shit.
Men gotta provide
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
If you don't got no money, you gotta provide good dick. You gotta be a good cook. You gotta be good babysitter. You gotta do something, or else she's gonna be like, "What do I have you for?"
You're just
But
here for nothing.
We can be stuck with a female does nothing, and we will still love them and do what we gotta do for them. But let the shoe be on the other foot. She's checking out.
Facts.
She's leaving.
Quick.
I gotta take care of you. I'm leaving. I gotta pay the rent, and you get to pay the little bills. I'm leaving.
That's a fact. That's a big fact. Facts.
Crazy.
so what do you guys think is the first date disclosures?
First date disclosures?
Yeah.
Like
I think there's a lot.
what's okay to share on a first date?
Yeah, like I think you should mention
On a first date, like you just
Yeah.
chilling or
on the
whatever.
first date. You should mention your status as far as your relationship status.
First date?
That's one.
If you want some bullshit, I don't know if you're gonna do that.
I mean, you gotta.
I said you should. If it's the
should.
first date, it's like win or lose. Like they could either take it. The first date is the best time to get all the shit out because then you could really prepare.
Unless
for
you're on some sneaky bullshit.
If you're on sneaky bullshit, you can be on sneaky bullshit to your partner, but not to the person on your first date. Like if I'm on some sneaky shit.
But if you don't want her to know because you're trying to smash, like, yo, I ain't gonna tell you I got a shorty because I'm trying
Oh
to.
well, then I'm not. It's like
I'm taking you on this date because some people
that's
might.
one thing
might
he
take
doesn't
you
want
on
to
a-
disclose.
Yeah.
That's something
That's
he
what I'm
won't
saying.
disclose.
So that's yeah.
So
For
you
me,
can't-
that's something I would.
He won't disclose
would-
that.
Yeah, like if I was on some bullshit, I wouldn't be like, yeah. So I
He's
got
not
a
gonna
wife
disclose his
or a girlfriend.
status. I think you should disclose his status.
No, I think you should. That's what I'm saying.
you think you should?
Yeah, I think the chances are
should.
actually, believe it or not, in this weird society that we work in, that we
I
fucking
think
live
you
in.
should disclose expectations.
Yeah. On the first date?
Yeah, like what do you?
I was
on the-
like, damn, you
no,
talk
on
too
the first
much.
date.
nigga.
Yeah, on the first date, it should be like, yo, like what type of person do you want to like? Do you want like what type of person do you want? Like what type of person do you want? Like right off, what do you?
What you looking for?
How do you expect your man to be? And if she can tell you, you can sit there and tell her like that's not me, or hey, you're lucky, that's me.
Yeah, that's exactly. So you pick and choose what you're gonna disclose. I do agree with disclosing too much on the first date, just because, like I said, it all depends on what the topic is about. Like, all right, y'all on the date in the first place, so y'all on some type of time. Now it could be the long term game where she's like, all right, you disclose you had a relationship or whatever. She's like, oh well, I'm willing to wait. This is what I want. I'm hoping that maybe I could be your girl.
I wouldn't say disclose too much,
You shouldn't.
but I would say disclose the important shit. The shit that's gonna play in the factor later on. Like in the first date, it's like, why hold back on the important shit when you know this shit's gonna come up later? And what if you fucking like the person? Now it fucking disturbs your decision making. Now you're not sure if this person's for you because now you already like them, but then you didn't get to tell them that these certain things, and now it's like, fuck, if I tell them, now it's game over. You want to be fair. You want to give the other person an opportunity to say, I'm here for it or I'm not.
To process that.
So it's like, yo, listen, that very first thing, yo, listen, if we're on this date, listen, I got something going on. it could be complicated, or you know what I'm saying, that I got something going on. Give them the chance to be a part of it or not, and then move forward from there. Like I just that's why I say that. Like your relationship status.
My thoughts
like if you're
is
outside,
when it comes to first dates, I feel like it's kind of it's a fill out session. You know what I'm saying?
by
Like
the
it's
time
the
I
first
take you on
date.
the first date, though, no, we've been talking on the phone. I'm sure.
I mean, but
felt you out.
some people might use an app, and you know what I'm saying. They'll
Okay.
chit chat and whatever, and like, all right, let's meet up on Thursday.
Got you.
Go out to get some coffee or whatever the case,
Got
get
you,
breakfast.
got you.
And you know what I'm saying. You don't want to be like, oh well, so here's my expectations here, because I feel like some people might be like, damn, you piling that on to me
On the
too
first
quick,
date,
right?
dog. That's
I
the
don't even
first
know.
date.
And,
Like,
and,
damn.
and for me personally, if you're just not someone who's for me, then if you're not able to handle that type of, it's called communication. I'm communicating with you. It's great communication. I'm telling you from the beginning, this is what I expect. Why am I going to tell you on my second or third date? That's crazy to me. I'm going to tell you what I expect on my second or third date. I low-key like you.
No, that's
now.
what I'm saying. Like,
so now
'cause
it's like my
you don't
expectations.
wanna overwhelm
I could
them.
I don't, bro. You overwhelm me. You're supposed to be someone for me. If I'm dating, I'm looking for someone who's for me, right? If I'm dating, if I'm cheating, I'm not taking you on no date. So let's exclude that part, like the whole. If you're being sneaky, you're
Right.
going on
No,
dates.
yeah, I'm talking about
If
strictly
you're
the
being
first date
sneaky, you're
disclosure,
not
first
dating.
date
So the first
disclosure.
thing I'm gonna look, if you're dating, if I'm literally dating, I'm single. You're single. I'm looking for someone who's fit for me.
Mm-hmm.
So if you feel like this is too heavy for you, and I feel like it's not too heavy for me, I'll find somebody else who's open with that, who's been through enough to be like, yo, I'm tired of the bullshit. This is what I've been through, and I don't want to do this anymore. So I expect, you know what I'm saying? This is
so
my
you
expectations.
don't think?
Not
you
saying
sure-
my
you
expectations.
saying like we don't need to waste time. Let me just get this.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
I agree
not
with that
not
to
saying
that- to a
expectations.
certain
I'm not saying.
extent,
I'm not
'cause
saying
not gonna share too much.
expectations.
You don't
me
want to
too,
share
yeah, I
too
don't
much.
wanna,
Like,
like-
this
that's
is
what
my
I'm
whole
saying.
life. This is what I'm going on.
No.
I just came out of jail. I got big mom problem. I got
that's
three
not-
big
that's
moms.
not
I got
expect-
10
bro,
kids,
that's not-
nigga. Now you don't want to be like that. That's a lot.
That's
Yeah, you with me or not,
what I'm-
nigga?
Listen, that's not what I'm. First date. Let me get.
You just said it like you with me or not.
This is yeah. This is. Let me give you perfect. This is how I would handle first dates. First thing, obviously, be after the ice breaks, we're comfortable with each other. We've had a few drinks. We're laughing, all the goofy shit's out the way. Now we're talking about relationships because we're on a date. So that topic's gonna come up.
So we're here for a reason.
So we're getting to know each other, whatever the case may be.
It's a vibe. It's a vibe.
I'm usually always the first to say, what are your expectations when it comes to being with someone? Like when you're, what do you expect? What do you expect of your man?
Okay.
I'm not saying what do you
That's fine,
expect of
yeah.
me? What do you expect me to like? No, but what do you expect of your man? Now you get a visual of how she expects you to be if you guys reach that level. Then in return, she'll ask you the same thing, and now you be honest and you tell her like, oh well, the perfect girl for me is a girl who's like this. Da 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 da. Like this is why I like. Now am I okay? Well, you
I
can
agree
change
with
some
that.
shit up. Da da da. Shit like that. I'm not saying like I expect you to be like da 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 da. No, but I expect whoever I'm going to take serious, I expect them to be like this. So now you have knowledge of, okay, I can do that or not. Because now what's the second date for? If I can know that you expect this from me, if we ever reach that level, there's no time for a second date then. Or I know now we can just fuck. That we don't gotta, now we know, like, you know what I'm saying? Now we know it's communication. Now we
Yeah,
know
like
what to
this-
do here. We can literally, now, with second date, the third date, we can still do, now we can start breaking things down a little bit more. Now we're really figuring out, okay, well, listen, you told me like this type, I'm half that.
Yeah.
There's certain things I can't do. There's certain things that I already do. No problem. All right, cool. That's when you start figuring it out, though. Now you're figuring it out. Now you're like, okay, certain things I'm willing to do. Certain things I'm not. We bend before compromise.
I'm not gonna use that word.
What would be some things that's like
A deal breaker.
yeah, like what would
Mad deal breaker.
you know what I'm saying? Like on the first date, you talking about like, hey, you know, this is what I'm into. I don't cook that much, so whatever here for you know, if for
That's-
example,
That could be a deal breaker.
you know
That's
what I'm saying.
That's when you. I don't want to even say it like this, but I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna say what's real. That's when you start to categorize them. I'm not saying I wouldn't say it's a deal breaker. Like if she says, "Oh, I don't cook," I won't cuff you. I won't wife you. But we can be cool. Like you know what I mean. We could.
So that just took that.
You know what I'm saying? We
that
could
just
fuck
took.
around. We could balance it, but just know it won't reach there.
I guess
if
you're not looking. You're not what I'm looking for. So you just strike them off of that.
No,
is
but I'm
that
saying
just-
I categorize. I'm not. You're just not gonna be unless you're willing. Unless you said I don't know how to cook, but I want to learn. That's the difference.
Yeah.
There's potential now.
It's how
now
you-
it's like
how
you know what I'm
you-
saying.
how you
Yeah,
bring it up or
if
how
you're
you-
willing to and I bet like that works. Now for me personally, I need someone who knows how to cook,
How to cook.
or
That's
who's
the
willing
way
to
for a
learn.
man's heart, is the
I need
food.
that. Like I need that. Like I need the certain things that's like I need, and I'm just like there's certain things that women need. Everybody like I need this. I cannot say that this is my man and he doesn't do this.
Yeah.
Same thing for me. I can't say that's my shorty and she cannot fucking cook a Thanksgiving meal. That's wild.
That's crazy.
Like you know what I'm saying? I don't
you
want to
wanna
like
order
that's just me.
takeout?
That's me personally. Or she's not willing to try. Like, hey babe, I'm tired of going to people's houses. Like this year, let's you know what I'm saying? Let's do this shit ourselves. Like me and you. Like I don't know how to cook for shit neither. Like we both don't know how to cook. Fuck it. We on YouTube learning recipes.
Yeah.
That's the fun. We're learning each other. We're learning. We're bringing
can
new
hear that.
things
I
into
can
this
hear
relationship now. It's all
It's all
about,
about
you know what I'm
effort,
saying?
basically.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's definitely I want to say a deal breaker, but
That's
as an
something-
example,
that's
that's
an
something
example,
like
yeah,
a
that you
straight
bring up.
deal breaker where I won't fuck with someone at all. Hood rats. I try to stay far away from. I do not like hood rats. If you use the word nigga a little too much, I would literally dub you. I can't. If you don't know how to have a
Them
intellectual,
women take you out of fucking character, man.
if you don't know how to speak on an intellectual level,
Not even
I will
intellectual,
dub you.
but just
no,
like,
I'm just
talk
saying,
like
just
a
talk like
fucking
no,
lady,
because this
or
sounds
talk
like I
like
want
a.
to.
She a thug.
I want to chill. Like,
Don't be a nigga
If
all
you
the
don't want to
time.
be someone that just gets fucked and just what he leaves like right after y'all fuck. If you want to be that type to get y'all have sex and y'all get to sit,
Yeah.
y'all get to cuddle and talk, or you know what I'm saying. If you can't deal with those conversations, that's gonna come out because those shits get a little deep when you don't even know. But that's because you done shared energy. You done had sex, so now you done shared energy. People don't even realize it.
You gotta have
You'll
some,
catch yourself
some
like,
feminine energy. Like you
fuck am
have
I
to
doing
bring
laying
that to
up
the
in
table
the bed with
because
this
if you're
girl?
too
Like,
tough or if
nah.
you're too gangster, you too hood. Like that shit's. I'm dating a nigga. Like what am I doing?
what's
You know
going
what I'm
on
saying?
here? Like,
Yeah.
There's somebody for
Outside.
everybody, man. Those women are meant for thug niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yeah. You're meant for niggas that go in and out, whatever. I don't know, whatever. But you're not meant for me.
Yeah, I need somebody
shit like that. Straight. Honestly, if you really, really cannot dress, deal breaker. If you're okay,
I don't mind that.
If,
I
no,
just
if you're okay, that's cool. But I'm saying if
I'm
you
okay with
really,
that, 'cause
Really,
you gotta be
like,
decent.
I'm talking about you cannot dress for shit.
Like, you
Like,
have
bro,
no
like
type
it's
of-
disturbing every time I look at you. Like, bro.
And
what you
clearly
have
there was no
on.
Yeah, for
attraction
sure.
because
That's definitely something.
you won't
But
even
no,
have
you
be
have-
on a date with a girl you wasn't attracted
Nah,
to because
bro,
dressing
like he
plays a
said,
part.
It's
That is
the
a part.
first day I seen you on Instagram. It looked good for some reason, but in person, every time I see you, it's just
yeah.
not
You
what
wearing
someone.
them same
what-
height, them boots.
You getting
that go
dressed in the
around.
You're wearing
dark?
the same outfits I'm seeing on Instagram now on our dates. Like, come on,
Spice it up
like,
a little bit.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Change it
nah,
up.
yeah, you gotta have some drip. That's how I feel too.
I ain't saying you got
Not even have
spicy,
drips,
but just
but
be
like, or
no,
even
just-
be willing to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let me help you.
Let me help you.
If you could let me help, because I'm into it. If that's something, because something I'm into is like how I look and how I dress, and feeling good in what I'm wearing. And if I feel like you don't care about it as much, at least let me help you.
Where what about you?
Yeah, let me get you some shit. Let's go out on
That's
it.
it.
Be at least try.
And
man.
don't be
the
like,
one
what
that
do you
have
mean?
them,
Like,
them busted white forces that the white girls like, and
come
I'm
on,
like,
man.
yo, come on, baby, like, yo, let me
I just bought
let me
you
get
those.
you a
They've been
new
sitting
pair.
in the box.
No, let me here's a new pair. Let me get you. No, these are just comfortable though, but
nah,
they're like
it's time for those to go.
they don't even match your outfit no more. They're not white.
They're not
Like,
even-
Wear them shits to work or something.
you
but-
wear all pink with brown and gray fucking forces that used to be white. Like,
Yeah,
no,
we can't do that.
they're folded 6 ways. Like, come on.
Yeah, we can't do that. We gotta get them forces. We gotta get. Yo, pass me that bottle.
Hygiene, number
That's
one.
always important. Yeah, I said that.
Number one. Will always
go-
be hygiene. Your breath stink. You're
breath
too
stink.
hairy. Your pussy. Listen, it will always be number one. Always, 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 always,
Funky.
always, always. Always.
ain't got no
'Cause honestly,
manners.
that's something that I'm too grown. I'm not willing to teach you.
How to wash your ass.
You wasn't willing to learn all your life. I met you at
Nah,
30,
you
and
was
you
not.
still like, come on, what are we doing here?
Yo, you remember that show they used to put on MTV? What this is where you used to judge the person based off their room.
Yeah. Room Raiders.
Room Raiders.
Yeah.
I used to love that show. 'Cause
I
I'm
used to
like,
love
no
that show,
cap.
too.
If I never met that fucking girl, and her room looked like shit.
The next bus, what was it called? X.
Next one.
Next,
With the bus, was it next?
next,
Oh, yeah, it was
next
next.
was the bus. But this one is
Yeah, these are so-
specifically is just like judging a person by, like I
What
said,
they got in their room?
what they got in their room.
How would you get judged right now if somebody went?
They would go, all right, from based off the show, they would go in there, random day, right? They would go in there. You wouldn't even be able to prepare the good call. Hey, room raiders are coming, whatever. You got to leave the house. They would leave the house. Oh, shit, you can't pick up nothing. Boom, they would go in. This is shit that you would normally leave. This is your private domain, right? I'm a big thing on laundry. I like clean clothes. I like things organized. I like things folded. Not all the time, because like I said, you gotta make it look like somebody lived there. But for the most time, like, you know, just as frivolous as like making the bed. It's like people don't believe in making their bed. You make your bed, it's the bed you lie in, right? Some people don't believe in that. It's like, why am I gonna make the bed if I'm gonna lay in it the next day anyway? It's like,
Yeah, right back in that motherfucker.
it's just structure. So if I walk into a messy room, right, I see like dishes. I grew up in a household where you couldn't even eat in the room. You're not allowed to eat in the bedrooms. The bedrooms are not meant for eating. You're not allowed to like eat in the rooms at all. But you got fucking steak and cheese or fucking some.
Oh, that's
some
crazy.
Cheetos.
Leaving food in your room is crazy.
You know what I'm saying? You got the dirty laundry over here and mixed with some shit over there. That goes back to hygiene.
You judging off of that?
I would judge off of that.
Like, yo, you got panties next to your pizza over here.
What the fuck is it doing? How long has this pizza been sitting here?
got panties next to your pizza.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure you guys, like I said,
Yo, what if the room's clean, right? There's nothing on the floor. But in the corner, she has a hamper,
Or a chair with
clothes really high, the bed's not
you're trying.
made.
That's organizing.
The bed's
Somewhat.
not
You
made.
have some system in there.
Yeah, you got your there's just a bunch of dirty clothes though. There's a bunch of dirty clothes in the
That's
camera
fine.
in the
Does it
corner.
stink? Does it stink in the
Fuck
room?
Yeah.
Dirty clothes stink.
No, they don't stink.
No, okay. So she
Keeps
had
the
a little,
window
she had a
open,
little plug in. All right.
Yeah, whatever the case may be.
Go plug it in the corner.
All right.
Then what?
I could work with that. There's some type of system you got. You put your clothes over there.
You don't just drop them on the floor and just go about your day.
Leave him in the bathroom on the floor.
He's like, I put my shit over there. That's how you know when someone's in your room too. You have a system when you go into your room, right? You're like,
Yeah.
Even if your room's dirty, you know someone's been
Right.
there.
You know someone's been in your room because it's like, hey, like,
I knew where this fucking thing was because it's been here for a while.
Yeah,
So
I
when
look
I
at
need it and it's not there, it's like, yo, who the fuck was in my shit? In my dirty ass room.
so, yes. Is that weird to ask on a first date? Like, how clean is your room?
It's kind of weird.
Yeah, that's OD. That's something you could just see.
That's weird. I feel like when the time comes, you're gonna be able to.
How often do you do laundry?
I'm not asking all that.
That's like that
You
person.
can just figure that out.
Maybe
Like,
she
you
did.
can just-
She's fucking been working.
Nah, I'm only-
She been
I'm
doing
only
whatever.
talking shit.
She
I'm
ain't got
only
time
talking
to do
shit.
laundry or fold it at least. Like, I'm not about to ask you about your laundry on a first date.
Time management.
Like, what the fuck? Yo, you did your laundry today, huh?
What's not okay to ask on the first date?
Ooh.
How
many people you slept with?
That's a toss up.
I wouldn't.
probably wouldn't
That's not a first date question.
If we're discussing sex, it's fair.
I don't think you should disclose the people your past or how many, your body count, stuff like that. I don't think that should be disclosed.
Yeah, I don't think that should. Yeah, not on the first date.
not on the first date, but I think it should be disclosed
Why?
because that matters.
Why does it matter?
For me, it matters for me.
I mean, if she had enough bodies, nigga, you would know about it, wouldn't you?
Not if I just met her.
Well, I guess if you didn't know about it, then it shouldn't matter.
Yeah, it does.
Why?
Somebody said
I
that.
need to know.
Somebody was like, "Oh, body count don't." I think it was the game that said that. Body count don't matter to me because what the fuck does it matter? You my bitch now.
I mean,
That's what I'm saying. That I mean, for me, like I said, for me, it
how much you? I mean, that's
matters.
how judge. I mean, are you judging?
Yes.
Yes.
That's honest.
What do you think? They're not judging us?
I mean,
You're crazy
I
if
don't
you
think
don't-
that's. Would you answer the question? Would you want someone to ask you? Hey, so how many people did you sleep with?
I would tell them I don't know.
And if they said they didn't know,
That's a problem. I'm not trying to be sexist, but we had this conversation.
Is she considered a hoe?
If she had mad bodies,
she didn't know.
if she didn't know how many bodies she had, yes.
I'm only asking you that because of the last conversation we had.
Is she considered a hoe because she
She likes to have sex.
doesn't know how many bodies she had?
It's just for our audience. So, what was the last conversation, briefly?
We had a conversation in there, and you were saying something about how,
Women can be hoes too, and it's okay. Like the,
no,
we was like,
you
what was
asked
what's
me
a
what
hoe?
what's
what's
makes her a hoe?
What makes her a hoe?
okay.
How many people she slept with, or who
Right.
is
And
she?
you
is
I
it
think
that
you
she's
said
sleeping
not.
with?
You can't go off of how many people she slept with because maybe she likes to fuck and maybe that's just
I remember Bless saying
Okay,
that.
you're right.
yeah.
Samaje was saying some shit like that.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's why I'm asking you.
So why does it matter?
Why does it matter about her body count, or it
Yes.
doesn't make her a hoe? Those are two different questions.
It doesn't. So why does it matter? Are you looking for to see if she is a hoe?
If-
Does
if-
that make her a hoe?
No, okay. it matters to me if I look into wifing you. It matters to me because like I said, I don't want to walk around and every nigga knows what you felt like. That's no fun for me. It doesn't make me feel safe. I don't feel secured. Men like to feel that way too, ladies. It's not all about you guys. We like to feel safe and secure too. And that comes with it. Like that's one of the biggest ways to make your man feel secured is to say, nigga, this shit's all yours. It ain't been not too many niggas to say they had this. That'll make a nigga feel good.
You ain't lying.
If I could walk outside with you and then you see niggas like,
But that's vice versa though.
no, like I said, not to sound sexist, but it is. I'm always gonna tell y'all that.
All right. So what if you meet the chick and she from out of town? Ain't nobody know who she is.
That's different. To be honestly, that's different.
And she said, I don't know how many bodies I got.
I don't know. That's different. That's a little. I don't know.
Come on.
Listen,
a female telling me I don't know how many bodies I have is just. It's concerning. It's a turn off. Like
It's a red flag.
It's for me. Like, am I gonna call you? I'm not gonna be like, oh, this bitch is a hoe. But it's just gonna be like, damn. Like, I'd rather you have a number. Like, if you told me a number, you telling me.
don't have a number for her.
All right.
I know,
But
I'm
when she
a
says-
man.
She's like, yo, I
It's
got 60,
different.
65
She said
bodies.
she likes
She
60.
said she has 65 bodies. She's 30. She's. I can't even study. 65 and she's 30.
At least 60, 65.
60, 65, she's 30. I would respect it.
Yeah.
Any number, she could have told me 100. I would respect it more than I don't know because you're keeping track.
Okay.
That means something. And if you're able to count that high with the men, that means something to me. Shit, that means
we can all
shit.
count if we
I'm
sit down
assuming-
and try.
No, you can't. I've tried.
You've had a couple that you probably won't remember, but you can have a rough number.
yeah,
you
a
can
rough
always come up
estimate.
with an estimate. She gives you.
Like,
She,
like at least 60, 65.
she said 60, 65.
I'm like, okay, that's fair. Now, if she asks me, the reason why I'm not beating them down is because I'm saying I don't know. Now, if you get the same answer as me, that's a problem. I'm saying I don't know because I literally really don't know, and I know what I've been doing. So if you don't know, and we're on the same page, you know what I'm saying? If you don't know for the same reason why I don't know, shit. We about to just have fun and go about our way.
Yeah. Damn.
I'll still entertain it. Would I wife it? Absolutely not.
Nah, 65 is too much.
Too much. For me to wife.
But what if it only feels like 5?
Is she from somewhere else?
That makes a difference.
It's not 65 in Boston,
Right.
right? Because Boston's small.
Yeah, that does. Yeah,
That's
that
65.
changes.
Everywhere we
neighbor-
go, someone's like, nigga.
That changes things. That changes things.
looking
Like, yo, I'm from
goofy. You look
Cali.
dumb now.
I'm from Cali. I haven't had a body in Boston, not one.
You would be my first.
So her wholeness resets if she moves from a different.
That definitely,
Low-key.
it definitely
Low key.
You can. I
Low
believe
key.
in
You
that.
can tell me what you want, and I have no choice but to believe it. Because no one here can say
No,
otherwise.
You have no alibi, nothing. You
no
just-
one here can say.
You have the right to reinvent yourself any
I'll
city you
take
go
it.
to.
I will take it. I'll take it. See, I guess it comes to the circumstance.
And you marry her, marriage, all that,
Bro, I'll take it.
and then she brings you back home.
We ain't moving back.
Right, go meet my parents over here in Ohio.
No, bring the fly them out. Let's fly them over here.
Who that new nigga
Cause
was?
she go back to Ohio, she's a hoe again.
Come to my family reunion. How many niggas is really your family? Like, what do you- is that really your cousin? Like, nah, I'm not got time for that shit. Like, nah, that's just Bobby from down the block. You grew up
But you
with
knew
us.
that though, because it was a part of the first date disclosures.
Yeah, that's just why I'm not going with you. You go.
So she get hoe out there.
She can hoe out there. Do I want you to come back though? Like, damn, that's what I'm saying. It's just fucked up. It's fucked up, and I ain't gonna lie, it's really fucked up because now I know a bunch of females are watching. Like, but what about you niggas? Like, niggas do that, and niggas da. Listen,
No, that's why I said it's vice versa. 'Cause
I feel like
if
females-
if she was like, oh well, how many bodies you got? I don't know.
but how many women are really a nigga saying I don't know? How many women are really about to be like, I'm all set with him? Like, oh, you don't know how many girls just
I
love me.
hate that.
Like, that's not really. Let's be realistic. Like, that's not really happening. Then again,
She's just waiting for her turn.
just say that.
That's all. They talk so much
don't
shit
ever
about
just
the
say
whole nigga.
And understand, it's always the ones who want to be outside, and the ones who's always like, why can't we be like y'all? Why can't? And it's just like, why?
Just be outside.
That's a fact.
Yeah, just do
Don't
it.
be on the fence about it.
Right.
Just say I
do
don't
it.
respect myself and I'm outside.
Hey,
You off the chain today, yo.
just say it. Just let us know. You know.
and we're you
Let's know you for the
understand. You'll get
streets.
so much more respect.
You probably would. Well, I don't know about that.
No, are you serious?
women are getting respected crazy. For
You'll
just-
get
for
so
just
much
being
more respect
whatever
for
they
saying
wanna
like,
be.
"Yo, listen,
yeah,
bro."
I just wanna
For a woman telling you straight up like, "Yo, listen, I just want the dick and that's it." Oh my God, you just turned now.
I don't know if I respect you. I'd be like, oh, okay, well, I know what
No,
time
I
it is.
respect that. I respect you.
No, I mean,
Yeah,
I
you
respect,
gotta
I respect
that a
you
little
telling me
bit.
that, but I'm saying like I'm not gonna go forward and be like, oh yeah,
I said I respect you. Now I want to be with you.
Oh,
I
alright.
respect you. Like I respect
Like,
the fact
I-
that you know what you want. You said what you want. Your
I want this
communication
dick.
skills are great.
And when we're done, tell your mans I'm 1 and 2.
Whoa, like you know what I'm saying? Like my jaw would drop. I'm like, yo, listen, which one? I'm not gonna be like, ew, you're nasty. Get away from me. I'm gonna be like, shit.
You gonna tell your mans like, yo, look,
You got friends that are just like you too.
she was on some crazy shit.
hey, I'll let you do your thing. You see him one day. You just keep that energy.
That's a little scary, man. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a little scary for me too. Like
That takes away the miss. I feel like
Maybe
a female
because-
has
maybe-
to still
maybe
keep,
it's scary
keep the
Bro,
because-
structure
that's if you're
together.
looking to be with a girl.
That's
bro.
not
If-
true. That's
if you're
not
just
true.
meeting a
That's-
girl and
that's
she
true,
just
like-
being honest with you and just being like, yo,
Nah,
bro,
maybe because
y'all
I'm
are
not-
capping
that's-
right now.
Nah,
man.
because it doesn't happen that often. I think that's
Yo,
why it would be
exactly.
scary. If somebody was to come up to like you trying to talk to them, and they're just like, "Yo, listen, straight up, like I really just want to fuck," and like you'd be like, "Oh, okay, like thanks
well,
for telling
you
me."
niggas are gonna say no?
No, I think
No,
it's
no,
just
I'm not
how,
gonna say
how
no,
you
but
how you
yeah.
go about it. I feel like how it's been brought up. Like like I said,
Bro, you're at a bar. You're at a bar.
No,
You're at a
I
bar
agree with you.
chilling.
No,
You're
I'm
drunk
down.
as hell.
I hear you.
A cutie comes up to you straight up, like you're single. She comes up to you and she's bad, bro. And y'all are dancing all night. At the end of the bar, she's just like, "Yo, what are you doing tonight?" You're like, "Shit, I'm looking for something. I don't know. This shit closed at 2:00. I don't know if I want to go to after party or go to the crib. I don't know. Yo, come to my house."
oh, for the night. See, that's smooth.
Just straight up, no, just straight says it. Come to my house. I'm trying to fuck.
That's smooth.
Come to my house. I'm trying to fuck.
That's smooth.
You're gonna be like, you want me to call the
like,
Uber
hey.
or you like?
But nah,
You
but
wanna
like
fuck?
because it doesn't
Bro.
happen so often, you'll probably
Yeah, like,
be like in your mind, like
that's a smooth way to do it. That's a smooth. That's
you think about it. Though. You gotta be
Yeah,
honest,
hell yeah, I think about it. That was smooth as shit. Like shit.
because yo, that shit doesn't happen on
Like,
regular.
okay, like okay.
Bitches do not come up to you and be like, "Yo, let's go fuck." Come to my crib and pull up. That doesn't happen. So it's like it's kind of like this bitch a serial killer or something. Like,
I'm going for it. I'll share my location and I'm going.
but yeah, like I don't know you from.
So what if she comes up to you and be like, "Hey, you ready to come back to my crib?" Blah, blah, blah. You be like, "All right." You think about it, and the next guy, "Hey, you ready to go?" Well, y'all both going?
No, bro.
Yeah,
Come on.
nah.
Too far.
But I mean, if you're as a woman, if you have that type of
Energy.
if you're able to do shit like that and you know just keep it 100 with niggas, like that's smooth, that's cool. I mean, yeah, you're right, I do respect
You
it.
respect it.
Yeah, you gotta respect it, but like
Most of them trying to be sneaky and act like they're not like that. But y'all gotta understand, women are just like us, bro. They're just as horny as us. They want to have sex just as much as us, if not more. Like that shit's scientifically
believe in that,
proven,
too.
bro. Like they're more horny than us, if anything, bro.
They
like,
just don't show it as
They just
much.
don't. Right? They have different. You know what I'm saying? Like they go different ways about it than us. For us, it's more just it's so simple. Like them, it's like they try to put a little emotion into it sometimes. Or
Yeah.
damn, he at least got to be. You know what I mean? That ain't gonna. No, it's different. But shit, I think women actually wish they had the balls to do that.
Yeah.
I actually think a lot of women would be like, shit, I wish I had the balls to do that. I probably would.
right, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I would have got the
things are
nigga. I
changing.
probably would have got the
era is
nigga I
changing.
wanted.
yeah,
So much. I'm not. There's a lot comes with that. Like just being able to do
You can
that.
put it on the table.
Yeah. A lot just comes with that. Like yo, the fact that you know what you want.
Yeah.
You went after what you wanted. You communicated what you wanted. You know how hard it is to get a woman to say what she wants to eat for dinner. Like you know what I'm saying. The fact that you're telling me you want dick and you're coming to get it, like. Come on, I don't have to work. I don't have to do.
doing the job for
Come
me.
on, thank you.
Yeah.
I respect it.
Facts.
Now, would I
yeah.
introduce you to mama? That's
Probably
a different
not,
story. You know what I'm
but-
saying? But I respect you.
For telling me what
I
you
respect
what you
that.
want, so I don't have to do all the bullshit to
That's right.
make
You gotta
it, make
respect.
it happen. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? You gotta respect.
especially if
that.
it's like I don't want it. I don't want nothing more than that, and you
This
just
is
telling
all
me
it-
straight up, like, yeah, this is where I'm at.
and they're standing by it. Like I don't care how good the
I
dick is.
bet.
I'm still not changing my mind. Word.
I'm down.
But that's
with
what
that.
happens. They be
I
for
hear
it.
you.
Then you deliver good dick. Then it's like, oh wait, hold on. I slipped and fell into my feelings.
It touched my heart. though.
Like, what do you mean? What are you talking about? I know that's what I said, but I slipped and now I'm in my feelings. Like, well, wipe yourself up, get up, dry yourself off,
Hit a little spot.
and get back out your feelings because they don't belong here.